Good morning, everyone. My name is Carol Hampton, and I'm the owner of the Date Catering Company here in Dallas, Texas. The Date. So today I've been asked by Sheila B Ministries to say, give my little testimony in regards to Makeover Monday. And that means a lot of different things to different people, but I'm honored. I've been knowing the late Pastor Bailey my whole entire life. I was a member of Good Street Baptist Church, so our churches constantly fellowship with one another. So this is a total honor, and I just feel the love circle just encompassing at the moment. So with that, I'm gonna do what I love to do, and that's just cook. And I'll have a little testimony a little later on, but first of all, I just want to share with you one of my favorite recipes that I get the most requests for, and that is my salmon croquettes. So with that, I'll go ahead and walk you through what I use, the ingredients that I use to make my salmon croquettes. So of course, always, the honey boy pink salmon, and 1 can of that. When also two eggs will go into that. Also, and then we have about a tablespoon of Miracle Whip. Trust me, I'm going fast. If you want the recipe, I will. You can inbox me. So that's a tablespoon of Miracle Whip or mayo, if you prefer. A dash of cayenne pepper. A teaspoon of minced garlic or garlic powder, if you prefer. And then a tablespoon of, Dijon mustard, onions, minced onions. And you can use white, red, yellow, it doesn't matter, but I'm using some dried minced onions today. And also dill will. Now this is you gotta have dill will. You gotta have dill will. Did I mention you gotta have dill will? And about a tablespoon of that. This is what really, really brings all the flavors together. And also I use sea salt and slap your mama. Now be extremely careful when you use these two, just because the canned salmon already has a lot of salt in it, so just really use these sparingly. And with that, I'll go ahead and mix all that together, and that's what it is. But it seemed like I need a few more breadcrumbs. And sometimes with life, that's just what that is as well. You need, you think you have everything figured out, think everything's settled, then before you know it, you need something else. And that something else is, for me, is, am I on the right path? Have I listened? Is this really what God, has in store for me? Am I doing the right thing based on His will and not my will? So, so once you get the patty together and you form that patty, and I'm going to channel my cuisine partner, Lauren Branch of Branch's Bistro, little nervous here, and he makes the best patties ever. So I've actually channeled his patty. Okay, Lauren, I know you can probably do a better job. But anyway, once you do that, then what you're going to do is you're going to cover it in flour, just regular flour. I use some gold medal and just regular flour. And then from there, you're going to drop it in a egg, just egg batter. Just nothing in there, that's two raw eggs there. And from there, you're going to now toss them with some panko breadcrumbs. You can find these at the dollar store. They don't cost you much. And so, well, they cost $1. They're a dollar store. So then you're going to cover them in those breadcrumbs. And then once you do that, you're going to drop them in some hot oil. And let me wash my hands right quick. Any good cook always got a sink of soapy water. And you're going to toss them, drop them in the grease. Hold on, I don't have any tongs. And toss them in the grease. And normally I use a deep pot. Ooh, that's hot. Just because I want them to have the same coating for the same brownness on both sides. So with that, I already had 2 in the grease, and here is the first one that's coming out, and then that's the second one. Let me turn that off for just a second. So those, oh, sorry. Those are my salmon croquettes. Got it? Got it, got it. So, I'm gonna drop a few more. And so with that, I'll go into one of the reasons why they asked me to give a talk regarding Makeover Monday. On August 24th, I lost my job. I lost my full-time job. And actually I had been there for 2.5 years. And I really thought that was going to be the last job that I was going to have. And, you know, think about retirement and all that kind of stuff. But it didn't work out that way. I was let go on August the 25th. And so with that, being a single parent, a daughter in college, and when I mean in college, Atlanta, Georgia, Emory University. So it wasn't like she was just right down the road. She's a few states over. So with that, it came everything, you know, depression, sadness, you know, what could I have done something different? You know, what is going on? Why am I now in the unemployment line? So now I'm thinking about what should I do? Which way should I go? You know, what's my next step? And so with that, of course, I'm praying. I'm asking God for guidance. And then I just start thinking about, you know, different things, Carol. And one thing came to my mind was about a few years ago. Let me wash my hands one more time. Probably about 15 years ago, there was an article in Essence magazine, and it was Susan Taylor, and it was 40 things women by the age of 40 should be doing or have already done. And one of the items, I think it was number 15, that stuck out to me. It was every woman should have a second source of income. And another stream of income. And it was a caveat of, even if it's selling your grandmother's sweet potato pies, at least that was giving you money for gas. And so with that, I said, you know what, Carol, you like to cook, you can cook, your grandmother showed you how to cook, so let's do some cooking. So with that, I started cooking for people, not charging anything, just whatever they wanted me to make, I just cooked just because that's what I love to do. And then after a while, I said, you know what, I just make it this, let me get another stream of income. So here we go. So then I started charging, and still not what the what I, you know, a normal caterer, you know, a professional caterer would at that time. But it was a second source of income, another stream of income, and so I was happy with that. But then after I lost my job, I remember a testimony at Concord, and Manny Pruitt had given a testimony, and it was a video, and he was talking about how he had lost his job and how he had always, you know, he knew how to bake, and so he went with that. And if you guys don't know Cake Daddy, Google him, find him on the internet. It's just fantastic, but it's Cake Daddy. So with that, I decided, you know what, the date, let's make this official. Now, I don't know if this is, you know, how everything is going to end with the date, but I do know I have clients on top of clients. As a matter of fact, it's one of the weirdest things. I'm even had to turn clients down just because of what is happening, you know, with this business. So with my Makeover Monday, it's just know that any women, you're out there in your 50s, 54, I'll be 55 next year, and you have this dramatic change in your life, just know that there is a makeover. There is a makeover Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. So whatever day you decide that, you know, you need to make that change, just know, just pray, ask God for guidance, and I promise you, it's scary, but it's not as scary as one would think. So let me get this last batch of my salmon patties out, and they are looking real good. I'm so sorry, y'all. I'm trying to learn how to do this video and do all this at the same time. One of these teenagers that are going to show me how to do it. So with that, I have all of these salmon croquette patties ready to eat. But here is my gift to you. The first person that makes a comment about this Makeover Monday or their Makeover Monday, I will come and deliver these croquettes to you today. Please, if you're in the Dallas-Fort Worth area, out of state, I won't be able to do it. But anyway, thank you for your patience. Thank you for taking out the time to listen to my Makeover Monday. Be blessed, and May God continue to be a force in my life and a force in your life. Love you, and thank you, Sheila B Ministries, for letting me share this with your audience. Thank you.